We're going to find out who's getting into game number 1 and who's putting a W on the board, because that's the most important part of the game. It's getting underway right now, guys. These both need to turn the season around. They do not want to be sitting at a losing record towards the end.
Theme of the night, everyone can't lose. No one can afford it here.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes you got to.
And look at this. We are seeing a control versus aggro matchup, but a little bit of a reversing roles here.
Yeah, Ostkaka, like you said, he's been branching out a little bit more lately and sort of playing into that warrior style that Greensheep has been. It looks like he's kind of been favoring control a little bit more lately. I think this is a pretty big nod to the way his season's gone. He knows that he has to integrate this into his game.
Yeah, absolutely. And integrating it, he is. And look at this hand from Ostkaka.
Yeah, double Worgen Infiltrator with Glaive Zuka, Quick Shot, Abusive Sergeant. What more can you ask for?
You know, Greensheep sitting on the other side of the board and be like, man, when I play this deck, I never get that draw. What's going on?
You know, something else though that's happening is that Greensheep very much understands this matchup. He's played against Handlock a lot. He can look from that perspective and gone, what's happened when I've lost these games? What has my opponent done? It starts with getting on the board and trying to pick off these minions.
That is a great point. One of the best ways to play test matchups, especially ones that you're having problems with, is to play the other deck, play the other end of the matchup, and see from that vantage point how things work out.
Yeah, Ostkaka realizes that as well, though. You know, you talk about a guy who's played on the control side of things, and he knows how he gets beaten aggro. It's when his minions can't be dealt with.
Yeah, if there's a control deck, Ostkaka has played it.
It's just what it boils down to. Alfire's a pretty excellent draw for Greensheep. He's going to have to take a lot of damage to get this done, but this is the recovery mechanic for him, and it's what he needs.
He could have really used a Mortal Coil there on that turn.
Always could use Mortal Coils against these the 1 health minion decks.
Now he does have a Hellfire to kind of get control over this board again, and Ostkaka is going to give him a good one, but he's going to take a lot of damage here.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, he's dropping down to 12, but say he picks up a Molten Giant. Say he picks up Antique Healbot. This game is suddenly going to turn around.
Oh, well, you are so good at this today,
Space of Terror, man. I'm always good at this. It's just what I do.
Yeah, why did you do this when you're playing? Just start naming cards, they just pop into your hand. How would you ever lose?
How do you think I won before?
Oh, that's probably true.
Yeah. Ostkaka's hand's dead at this point, by the way.
You can't do that when we play our match. You can't. You're silenced during the match.
It's already been determined.
Oh, okay.
I saw the future in that one.
The beard is coming off.
It's never happening. Not in a million years. Ostkaka pushing for the damage he can, but with just a Glaive Zuka and Unleash the Hounds in his hand, maybe not going to be able to get this done. Molten Giant would just be the killer draw here from Greensheep, but it's going to be Antique Healbot instead, which is also pretty darn killer.
Yeah, it's still, just fine. Ostkaka didn't do a whole lot last turn, but what a great draw there.
Oh, if that's Huffer, it's going to sting. That's the last minion Greensheep is going to want to see. But Ostkaka going to always take his time. This is something we've seen from him regardless of the kind of position he's in. Even when his play looks easy, wants to make sure that there's not something else, like maybe you just didn't account for a card.
Yeah, do I want to Glaive Zuka here, attack the Antique Healbot so it dies to the Explosive Trap, plus, get a hero power in, but you can't pass up this kind of play.
I don't think you can either. But now that he's got the Leok, does he play the Glaive Zuka now?
Oh, just so, Greensheep, because, Greensheep does have something like Mortal Coil, this allows you to at least trade here, yeah. Ostkaka definitely from the Zalay kind of cut of cloth here, always takes their time, even if their play looks super simple, they're going to, weigh all of the options.
Yeah, I'm going to pop this Explosive Trap before Eaglehorn Bow gets in play. And is this Mountain Giant or is this Emperor Thorsan?
It matters what he wants to do for the rest of the turns, but, you're at 12. If you're not worried about your life total here, you would just go Mountain Giant into Dr. Boom, but I like this defensive play here.
Yeah, this will shut off all the charge damage, and considering that he doesn't have really big defensive measures behind this, actually a pretty keen play. But Ostkaka, this Unleash the Hounds, this is one of the only positions where it could be valuable.
Yeah, I was going to say, this makes a pretty good, solid Unleash the Hounds turn. He gets to Unleash plus Glaive Zuka if he wants to. He can start getting in some more with Arcane Golem. He's got all kinds of options here.
Never shy to take his time.
He would be an infuriating person to play against in poker, just taking forever on every hand. He's got this poker face. You're like, just smile, man. Like, just once, crack a smile.
He's focused on the game. And
yeah, you'd be like telling jokes and he just never laughs.
That focus is going to help him, though. He's squeezing in 3 points here. And look at next turn. If say this Leok goes unchecked, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, you're looking at lethal damage. But there is a Molten Giant, and this game it's about to get ugly.
Yeah, Greensheep can pair an attack here with a Dark Bomb to take out this Leok. If he wants to, if he doesn't want to lose his minion, he could even, double Dark Bomb here. But, he's probably going to want to at least save one of those for, say, a Knife Juggler down the line if that kind of thing happens. But
I don't think he's expecting this game to last too much longer.
Yeah, the weird thing is if he Dark Bombs and Molten Giants this turn, that's his entire turn. Because he's not going to life tap here. So what he's contemplating here is, you know, do I have any other turns available to me here?
Yeah, life tap would kill him, and so he's going to save a Dark Bomb for later. And this turn, God, it's ugly. Float 5 mana with a control deck.
Yeah, Ostkaka 1 damage away from killing him here.
Yeah, any draw of damage is going to end this game. Haunted Creeper won't, though. And so this gives Greensheep a window of opportunity maybe to draw the right card and unlock this game.
Yeah, you just push all this damage in, right?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like with your opponent having so many taunts in their deck that you need to get in the Arcane Golem damage now.
Yeah, you have to get this Arcane Golem in while you can.
But, I mean, always got to consider it. Putting your opponent to 1 looks great right now. They have to have an anti-heal bot after.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is there any reason not to push all this damage?
I can't find one.
Yeah, there's no reason to hold on to the Glaive Zuka.
Yeah, he's not going to be seeing 12 happen. You know, maybe like in another world somewhere, like double power overwhelming Leroy happens. But
oh, jeez.
You know, against a player like Greensheep too, you know, is that crossing your mind?
I mean, this isn't Kranich. This is Greensheep. He's a little more streamlined than that.
But the damage, man, always loves to make the big push. Ostkaka, hero power, yep, Arcane Golem is the conclusion. But something else that's happened too is he sets Greensheep into 9 mana, so this unlocks Alexstrasza or Jiraxxus. I think that's really the big consideration.
Yeah, I just don't think you can, you know, afford to really play around any of that here.
Totally agree with you.
Ostkaka's all in.
Yep, Greensheep down to 1. This draw needs to be massive, and it's Lord Jiraxxus. Greensheep gonna set himself to 15, and Ostkaka is out of cards. This game has been absolutely insane.
You can actually see the giggle and a reaction from Ostkaka there, one of the first ones we've seen. And you know why? That's Ostkaka's season in a nutshell there.
He's not beginning the good side in any of these matches. Just all the luck rolling someone else's way. Oh, Bolivian indeed. Mad Scientist not going to be able to pick this up, and he doesn't even have a way to deal with the Molten Giant. Ostkaka going to run away from this match. I mean, just what a draw from Greensheep. And you could even see Ostkaka considering it the entire turn.